Next up in the Gold Fleet, Italy's Luna Rossa and hosts Emirates Team New Zealand, both winless in round robin 2. And as we know, there can be only one winner.
Last race of the day, Luna Rossa, Emirates Team New Zealand. Luna Rossa coming in with the starboard advantage. Emirates Team New Zealand straight into the dial-up mid-line. Expect the Kiwis to come back hard after losing against Damiani yesterday. Luna Rossa just tracking behind the New Zealanders. Dean Barker parked the boat up. Now he's actually backing down below the start line. Coming back with Luna Rossa. This is a crucial time. It looks very quiet, but lots of rules come into play. The windward boat on the right, required to keep clear. Barker here just trying to turn the tables, get away from the disadvantage of the port end entry. Luna Rossa deciding to tack away. Emirates Team New Zealand straight onto the leeward quarter of Luna Rossa as they push down into the start box. We can see the on-the-water spotters assisting the umpires. Several flags. The question being asked, green flag, as both boats now head down into the pre-start box, going quite deep, good breeze. And here the question being asked yet again of the umpires as Luna Rossa needing to keep clear in the windward position. Dean Barker very aggressive. There's another flag, green flag. Luna Rossa looked very quiet in the water. I think that luff, aggressive luff by Emirates Team New Zealand parked them up as we come down in the last minute. Emirates Team New Zealand tack onto starboard tack on a beautiful time rung to the start. Full clatter as the gun goes. A convincing start for Emirates Team New Zealand over Luna Rossa.
Winning the start is, of course, all important in this game. The bigger the lead off the line, the harder it is for the opponent to play catch-up. And for the Kiwis, the early advantage was substantial.
Emirates Team New Zealand on the lay line to mark 1. Good lead. Over 100 metres. They come round for their bear-away set. Jenica Brown to the top of the mast. As Luna Rossa comes round behind. 3 men on the foredeck. Don Cowie on the main sheet. Dean Barker steering. Acrobatics of the bowman. Impressive on Luna Rossa. Emirates Team New Zealand maintain their lead, approaching Mark 2, out through the bottom mark gate. Split at the bottom mark gate with Luna Rossa taking the left-hand option. But Emirates Team New Zealand have the tidal advantage over on the right-hand side. Luna Rossa not given an opportunity to come back.
Onto the run for home with a 32-second cushion. The ideal way for Emirates Team New Zealand to bounce back from their loss to Damiani Italia. Dean Barker, well satisfied. Well, that was pretty comprehensive. How did you engineer it?
Well, the pre-start was interesting. We sort of had quite a few pretty close incidents, which we were obviously flagging quite a lot, thinking that there was a couple of times they probably could have easily got a penalty, and it was, as you'd expect against Peter, it's very aggressive, and we like that sort of stuff. But yeah, it was always felt like we were pretty in control. Sort of, I think the margin between the boats sort of grew and contracted a bit as we went around, but in general, I think we sort of started a pretty good, solid race.
Alinghi lead the Gold Fleet with 2 wins, while BMW Oracle Racing also have 2 wins, but a docked a point for their hard contact infringement with Team Origin. While in the Silver Fleet, both Papagas K Challenge and Team China are now virtually guaranteed to go through to the quarter-final stage. How to better it? That's the dilemma. I mean, how could you? Perfect weather, a racing programme full of action and incident. Best part of it, more to come tomorrow. See you then.